up, we have another stand-up from Bot Spa University, Bethany. Ladies and gentlemen.
Anybody in here from the Midlands? Where are you from, good sir? Stoke-on-Trent. I've never been, so I can't really comment. But I'm just going to say, my life insurance policy isn't valid if I'm murdered. So I'm going to apologise for absolutely everything I'm going to say from this point onwards. So, right, now that's out of the way. I am from the Midlands, and I always used to assume that people knew where that was. There has been a guy who went, the Midlands, where's the Midlands? It's in the middle of the land. I don't really know how I can explain this better. But then again, he did look like the kind of guy who would be worried that those from South Wales didn't have Australian accents, as in a bit of a twat. But I feel comfortable saying this because, yeah, he hasn't found his way here this evening. So, apparently nobody knows where the Midlands is, so, yeah, well, everyone sort of forgets about us. You know, even on the weather, they're like, oh, it's going to be lovely and sunny today in the south, it's slightly cooler up in the north, and I'm left there staring at the telly going, and the weather does happen in the Midlands, you know. We're not trapped in this impenetrable bubble whilst the chaos of natural life swirls about us, and we're left glaring at it through the glass like, sky. It's leaking. So yeah, we don't do that apparently. So nobody knows where it is. Everyone forgets about us. So don't really have our own identity. As in, the north has its beautiful moorlands and community spirit. The south has posh cars and posher accents. But the Midlands, in comparison, how do I describe the Midlands? It's sort of like this desolate wasteland that just seems to stretch on for miles. And any good thing you see is just a mirage. And you boil in the day and you freeze at night and you're covered in sand and I'm describing the Sahara Desert, aren't I? Shit. But it is like the Sahara, but with more trees and roads and rain. And no, it's not the Sahara, is it? They're both hostile environments, though. And all this hostility stems from Birmingham. Now, let's get one thing straight here. I am not from Birmingham. I live in a shitty little village next to Birmingham. It isn't actually Birmingham. And we'll ignore the fact that my dad and most of my grandparents were born there because that does not make me Brummy. Because what makes you Brummy is, it's a thing we all notice, really. It's the accent. It's horrific. An Irish person just has to speak and they get marriage proposals. And David Tennant is a wonderful human being, but the Scottishness ensures that people sort of fall over with pure joy whenever they're near him. But you get none of that with a Birmingham accent. Nobody goes, right, Peyton's from me, right? The accent does things to me. It doesn't happen. And since it doesn't make you sound any sexier, it is useless as an accent and should be abolished. However, I have a drinking problem, in the sense that when I drink, I sound quite brimmy, and it's becoming quite a problem. I don't actually know how this has happened. It's like the accent has sort of leaked out of the air it's supposed to be contained in, which you might not think is a bad thing, but if it was nuclear waste, you would be shitting yourselves. And that is pretty much how I'm treating this. I'm so scared, right, I have turned to science to help me. Would anybody like to come and help me with science? Yes, you good sir. What's your name? Kieran. Thank you for doing this, Kieran. Don't mind just... Right. As you can see, this is 100% scientifically accurate, as the number of drinks I have is directly proportional to how shit my accent goes. Starting out at 1, can still hide it. 2, getting noticeable. Then 3, people are judging. Oh shit, I fucked this up. People now hate me. God kill me now. That's pretty much all I needed you for. So thank you for doing that. Your Nobel Prize is in the post. You've helped with science. So yeah, as you can see, I have a terrible, terrible affliction. And I don't really know what I can do about it. I could not drink, I suppose. Nah. Or I could book elocution lessons, but I can only turn up to them if I'm pissed. Yeah, no. That would be quite expensive, and my student loan wouldn't really cover that. So, they say you should never lose your roots, so... Beth, thank you so much for coming this evening.